Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hey, looking for revenge. To do what you couldn't do. Tell Obama that my verses are just like the whips at the end. They bulletproof. -20, we in Pitfield at Kay's Kitchen in a Canada Goose. Famous as fuck, but I'm still in the cut when they round up the troops. I'm just a sicko, a real sicko when you get to know me, nigga. I let the diss record drop, you was staying right below me, nigga. We must have played it 100 times, you was going to bed. Why would I put on a vest? I expect you to aim for the head. I could've killed you the first time. You don't have to try and say it louder, nigga. Trust me, heard you the first time. It's nothing personal, I would've done it to anyone. And I blame where I came from. And I blame all my day ones. You know Chubbs like Draymond. You better hope not say none. Them boys, they're a handful. Then I hit them with the high line. Chris Breezy with the dance moves. Mo G with the dance moves. Ad Boy with the dance moves. Jimi Hendrix with the solo. Those are strings that you can't pull. Yeah, and I can really dish it out. Come and get it from the source. But fuck with all the word of mouth. Go to state running practice at my house, nigga. What am I about? You gon' really feel it now. I'm out here looking for revenge.
I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. Go. I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. Go. I ride for my niggas. Damn, life so short. Fuck it, I don't wanna go to court. Fuck it, got a budget for the lawyer though. Fuck it, I'm on the run for the month. I'm in the bucket, paid 200 for it. My little nigga stuck and even got me paranoid. I'm getting money, that's in any nigga category. Double M, I got G's out in California. I ride for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas. I slide for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. I ride for my niggas.
It bothers me when the guards get to acting like the bras. Guess every team doesn't come complete with niggas like ours. That's why I see no need to compete with niggas like y'all. I just ask that when you see me, you speak up, nigga, that's all. Don't be ducking like you never wanted nothing. It's feeling like rap changed. It was a time it was rugged. Back when if a nigga reached, it was for the weapon. Nowadays, niggas reach just to sell they record. Spaghetti bolognese in the Polo Lounge. Me and my G from DC, that's how I roll around. Might look like, but we heavy though. You think Drake would put some shit like that? You never know. $1 million meetings in the Polo Lounge. Me and my man Oliver North, that's how I roll around. Shorty wanna tell me secrets about a rap nigga. I tell that bitch it's more attractive when you hold it down. Kobe about to lose 150 M's. Kobe my nigga, I hate it, had to be him. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Tell Lucy and I said, fuck it, I'm tearing holes in my budget. Bag her like we in Publix and take her ass out in public. Ordered her the filet, told them butterflies, she'll love it. She used to soda and nuggets, she really just tired thugging. I'm just hitting my pinnacle, you and pussy identical. You like the fucking finish line, we can't wait to run into you. But let me get my mind off that young rich motherfucker getting mine off rap with my niggas.
I ride for my niggas.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle.
And it's your co-host that does it the most at Rick Masters 23 or Mr. Lee on IG, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. The Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Me and B Jizzle, man, the black, the white, the red, the hoodies, the sweaters, man. Y'all go ahead and hit up me and B Jizzle if you want some merchandise, man. Don't forget about the tags, man. Don't forget about that we affiliated with YouTube, man. Y'all already know the deal. We won't hold up the introductions too long, but super stickers and super comments are available. Y'all already know the deal, man. Make sure you hit that like button when you step in here, man. Make sure you take your shoes off and make sure you have a good time, man. But yo, BJ, I'm not going to hold up too long in the intros because we got a lot to talk about today, B Jizzle. So let's go, man.
Yeah, let's just touch on my boy said. Make sure y'all smash the like badge. Y'all come in here, get the membership badges that are available. We have 3 options: the pull-up badge, the LA Clipper badge, and the interview badge that is now back available for the spring and summer season. If you guys need more information, please go to our YouTube page at our homepage to get more information what each one of those badges entails. Also, if you guys want to support the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast continuously, hit our Cash App, $BJ Matthews. Right there, y'all can see right there on the screen. And last but not least, if you guys would like to also drop a super sticker and super comment in the chat box for a certain comment y'all want to drop so we can see visibly, make sure you guys do so. But before we get started, let's go ahead and shout the people out in the comment section. I'll let you do the honors with that.
Oh yeah. So let's start at the top, man. We got Thomas, the talented #1 Clipper podcast. Real Insiders, not some clown named Aaron. Oh man, I guess you and Thomas know what that's about, man. And then we got Pagan 180, everyone, hashtag go Clips, man. Will I Am, the brother said, salute BJ and the pull-up team. I listen to this show all the time. Great content, man. Salute to you, brother, man. We appreciate that love. Make sure you keep coming back. He continues, the All-Star Saturday was a total disaster. The NBA needs to promote better players to participate. We gonna get into that, Will I Am. That's what me and BJ was talking about before the show. And then, hola, we them pull-up boys. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Melrose, salute to you, brother. Good morning. Love, peace, and happiness to the family, man. He goes on to say, hello, gentlemen and ladies. Happy Bad Basketball All-Star Day. Yo, Bruce already let you know where he's standing. Salute my guys, Freddie G. Salute to you, Freddie G, man. Let's see who's next. Alex Heron Jr. Salute, brother. Let's see here who else we got. Oh, Alan NG, always dropping them cash apps, man. We know your names. Salute to you, brother. Salute. Hey, let's see who else we got. Man? Let's see if there's any new people in here. Lil Rock 44. I think you've been here before, but salute to you, brother. Salute everybody. And who else? Thomas. Let's see. He said, why Rick trying to look young? I appreciate that, man. As much stress as I be under, man, you know what? God is good. I appreciate that compliment. And then Alex Heron Jr. says, salute Lil Rock. Facts at Alan G. So everybody just saluting up each other. So that's pretty much it. But yo, man, BJ, look, I kick it off by saying this, bro. I'm going to ask you a question. So as we already see, we got a lot of people in the comments right now basically not liking the All-Star Weekend. And so what I want to ask you, BJ, man, why do you think, before we get too detailed and too deep into it, why do you think the All-Star Weekend went from great, like when we were kids and teenagers, to now as men, it's like trash to most people? What you think is the biggest reason?
This is a simple one, man. And as y'all come in here, smash the like button. But we talked about this, on the backstage. And just off the rims, bro, it's called the NBA All-Star Weekend, meaning keyword All-Stars. Not role players, not G League players, not this, that, and the other. It's All-Star Weekend. It's when you bring out, just like the Super Bowl, all the big stars who are not even into basketball like that, just come have a good time at an event, a festivity where they see the best talent in the world for a specific sport. That's the All-Star Weekend, as the Super Bowl is the football, which was last week. So we want to see the best product out there. And when I'm looking at, even let's just take one thing, something that's simple as the slam dunk contest. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen so y'all can see. Y'all know we don't put stuff out here without actually showing y'all. The NBA All-Star Slam Dunk Contest, if we go year by year, these have been the participants or winners of the last, 20, 30, whatever years. And since 1984. Now, if you guys look at these names, Mac McClung, Obi Toppin, Anthony Simons, Derrick Jones Jr., Hamidou Diallo, like the last 5-6 seasons, this has been an event where you had a lot of, the role players and up-and-coming guys win this event. Now, it's good for the opportunity to see that, But as far as the product of having all stars, you don't really have all that, up until like 2018. You had Donovan Mitchell, Glenn Robinson third. You had a year where, it was kind of, strapped. But the big one that we remember was the 15-16 between Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, who are role players, who are, semi-stars. But that was probably the most exciting dunk contest we've seen. But if you go back to when we were kids, you saw guys like Jason Richardson, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant, Blake Griffin. You had Nate Robinson. You had Dwight Howard. You had all these big marquee names, John Wall, who were actually dunkers, who were actually stars, who people actually knew, in the vicinity of the NBA, why the product was much better at that time. Because that's the big event that people kind of are disappointed in the slam dunk contest. I'm not so sure, as far as the 3-point contest, because you still had your stars in there. You had Dame Lillard, you had Karl Anthony Towns, you had Trae Young, you had Donovan Mitchell this season. So you had all-stars in that event. But when it comes to the all-star slam dunk contest, that's why I think the product has went down, because you're not actually seeing the all-stars visibly there. What you think about that?
Man, I think you were spot on, man. Now, of course, BJ, you got speaking for myself, right? It's like I told you before we even started. I said, I'm not trying to show any shade towards anybody who participated in the dunk contest, because overall, they was dunking. It was nice. But I think we just come from a time where when I see All-Star Weekend, I want to see Kobe. I want to see KG. I want to see, like I said, Blake Griffin. I want to see Dwight Howard. I want to see the people at that moment in time that was killing the game during that season. So the thing of, let's use Blake Griffin, for example, right? Or even a Vince Carter. In their time, when they were actively playing and their names were all across the league and they dunking and having highlights during the season, you excited as a fan. You're excited when you see that name comes up during a dunk contest. It's because he's been dunking on cats all season. So you like, oh man, now we get to see a actual event where he could just do a free-for-all, dunk show for us. It's just like, for instance, even when I go back in time, because again, I'm non-biased. I love the games, not really so much the players. Right? I'm a fan of the game. Have my favorite players, but fan of the game. So I'm trying to get you in my mindset. Even when Jordan went to the dunk contest, I don't think it was that exciting when he was dunking, because I seen cooler dunks, but it was Jordan. Jordan was the superstar at the time. So the product, that's what BJ is touching on. Everybody wanted to see Jordan. Everybody wanted to see Kobe. Everybody wanted to see that guy who was hot in that moment. And so when you kill it down to people that you don't even pay attention to, and again, no shade, because I thought the boys were dunking. No shade. But when have y'all ever heard of Mac McClung during the season? I'll wait. During the season. The only time I hear about him is during the dunk contest. That's cool. But when I come to a dunk contest, I want to see Giannis. I want to see, LeBron. I want to see guys who are at Morant. I want to see guys who are actually playing today, who are the superstars today. I don't want to see nobody I don't recognize. Now, if you're a fan of Matt McClung, you're probably excited. You oh, I know him since he went to college. Bob, that's great. But to the masses who actually just sometimes check into the NBA, but they know the superstar names off the top of their head because that's all they play on the media, that's the product. We're looking for the all-stars. Matter of fact, BJ, before I even continue, let me do this real quick. Just to give y'all an understanding of what we really trying to touch on. Eastern Conference starters, right? Because here's the all-star roster. You got Giannis, you got Bam Adebayo, you got Tyrese Halliburton, you got Damian Lillard, you got Jason Tatum, you got Paolo Banchero, you got Scotty Barnes, Jaylen Brown, you got Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, Trae Young, Joel Embiid. And then when I go to the Western side here, we have LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, SGA, and then you got Nikola Jokic, you got Devin Booker, you got Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Karl Anthony Towns. Now, here's what I'm getting at, y'all. All them names I just ran down that's playing in an all-star game, how many of those were in the dunk contest? I'm just trying to make a point. If those are today's moment, like today, if those are the all-stars that the fans pick, why am I not seeing some of them in the dunk contest? That's all we saying. We're not saying that the guys like Jaylen Brown and Matt McClung and all them dudes can't dunk, or you know what I'm saying, Toppin can't dunk. We're not saying that. What we saying is that this, what BJ got on the screen, this is your roster for the All-Stars this year. Why are they not in the dunk contest? That's what people are coming to see. We want to see the All-Stars. And so just before I end this soliloquy, jumping off of what BJ is saying, ain't nobody throwing shade. I think I actually had a good time during the dunk contest. If I'm being personal, I thought it was a good dunk contest. But overall, I can understand why people overall, just in a general masses, don't appreciate it, because when we look at the dunk contest and we see All-Stars, and I just ran down that All-Stars list for you, where did we see any of those guys participating in the All-Star dunk contest? That's all we saying. That's all. It's the product.
Right.
What you think, BJ?
And as y'all come in, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We got 28 people. We should have over 28 likes in here, man. We're talking about the NBA All-Star Weekend. So we got that kind of out the way, Rick. Let's go into the festivities. Go into, like, you know, some of the things that we thought about personally of each event. We're going to go through them pretty briefly. Let's start off with NBA All-Star Friday night, where we talked about, you know what I'm saying, you know, some of the festivities, because we did have some festivities on Friday night. So you have the NBA Celebrity Game, which basically entails you have two certain teams where you have actual celebrities go out there and play against each other and display their skills of different sports. They may be an actor, they may be a musician, it could be a person from football or whatever, baseball. They go out there and they compete on two separate teams. You got two coaches who are well known, and this was a team, I think it was Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith. They faced each other in the Celebrity Game as far as their two teams. Now, if I pull up both sides of the rosters right here, it says right here, Team Shannon holds off Stephen A. at 2024 Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. You had NFL superstar Micah Parsons with 37 points and 16 rebounds. That leads Team Shannon over Team Stephen A. in the 2024 Ruffles Celebrity Game. So I want to kind of let you briefly touch in. What did you think about the Celebrity Game in general, in your all honesty opinion?
In all honesty, bro, I had a good time. If I'm being opinionated and personally speaking to me, the All-Star Game was actually fun. Look, to everybody listening, I actually came into this All-Star weekend with no expectations. Like, just because of where I come from with the NBA, with the All-Star setup, no expectations. And so, like I was telling BJ, I was like, you know what, bro? I actually had a good time during the All-Star Game, like the Celebrity All-Star Game. Like, I actually had a wonderful time because, first of all, what's the brother name from the Cowboys? Micah Parsons. Like, dudes out there really hooping. I say, yo, like, my man. And then I think the biggest thing that got me, not only were both sides hooping, BJ, but they had these little incentives and different gadgets on the floor because they got the LED lights, which I thought was pretty cool. They got the LED lights on the court, and like you could hit the Ruffles crunch time where you could double the points at some points. And then it's like there's certain points where it's like, you know, this will count as, you know, 6 points or whatever. Like they had these different rules, and it made it more engaging. It made it more competitive on the spot. So if you down by 12 or 20 points, it really don't matter, because as soon as you hit that button, or if they say, hey, the next, 2 minutes is going to be this, it's like your next 3 shots could put you back in the lead. So it made it a back and forth. And then you already know, you got Shannon and, Stephen A on the side going at it. So that already brings energy on its own. But it's like it made both sides really like come at each other. And I had a good time. But I think the biggest thing that got me is that I didn't know some of these celebrities could hoop like that. I was like, yo, low key, these can Parsons had a little handle package. My man jumping up and booming on people. And I forgot the brother name with the long hair, the Hispanic looking guy. But that dude was like coming through, cocking the ball. I say, yo. And then, the lady that had the long hair, because I'm not really a celebrity person like that. But number 24, she just stopping like Steph Curry and just pulling up. I said, oh, okay. So when it comes to the celebrity, side of it, I actually had a good time. Granted, the closest thing that I had a good time back in the past was when Kevin Hart was always in there just acting a fool and joking around. But when it comes to actual competitiveness and playing basketball, BJ ain't gonna lie. Them cats was balling. I had a good time, man. What you think about it?
Man, you took everything that I was going to say, man. So basically, like I said, the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game, if you guys come in here, smash that like button as y'all come in here. For all the newcomers, we got 30 people. We should have over 30 likes in here. Now, the NBA Celebrity Game was basically a game where you had two teams competing, at the highest level that they could, as far as, you know, if they be from a different sport, rapper, actor, whatever. And I enjoyed a good product with the basketball, because the thing about it is, you talk about players who are going out there really just, you know what I'm saying, having one opportunity to really play in front of people on an NBA court. So they're going to obviously give their all, because at the end of the day, they're trying to actually display their talent amongst the world. And like you said, a lot of these dudes can actually hoop. A lot of these guys and these girls can actually play basketball. You saw some good passes. You saw some creative dunks. You saw some three-point shooting. You saw some handles. Michael Parsons looks like somebody that can play at the college level. I don't know if he played college, you know, sports as far as basketball, but if you look at a lot of football players, a lot of them can transition and play basketball. A lot of the guys who are in football, you know what I'm saying, had like a background in basketball growing up. They had to make a choice. And some people in basketball have a background in football. So they kind of go hand in hand as far as the athleticism, the jumping, the sprinting, the creativity. They kind of go hand in hand. So I enjoyed watching the product of that all in all. So I think the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game, I'm gonna give that like a B+, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
But let's go into the rising stars, bro. Let's go into the rising stars, where you have the rookies and sophomores face each other. You know, first year players versus second year players. What's your opinion about, you know, what that took place? They had some good names in there, man. They had Paolo Banchero. They had, you know what I'm saying, the Vasquez guy from the Miami Heat, who I like him a lot.
Brandon Miller, Brandon
Yeah.
Messi, I can't say his name. Jamie Jacquez Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., Cason Wallace, Bilal Calabali, you know what I'm saying? Vince Williams Jr., Scoot Henderson, Dyson Daniels, Louisville Fighting Farmers, Keontae George. Yeah, me and BJ went to Louisville, so we got to shout him out. Number 3 for the Utah Jazz. Keontae George. Hey, we love you over here in Louisville, Texas, baby. Keegan Murray, Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, Paolo Banchero. And then let's see, who else did they have, man? They had Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Benedict Mathurin. That dude was actually balling. Shaden Sharp, Derek Lively the second, Walker Kessler, Jordan Hawkins, Jeremy Sochan, Imani Bates, Mac McClung, Alondis. I mean, bro, it's like, but let me say it like this, though, so everybody don't get it, you know, messed up. So there was 4 teams, right? the Team Paul roster, Team Tamika roster, and then, of course, they had Team Jalen. So, you know, Team Jalen roster, and then Team Dat Left roster. And so pretty much we already know that Team Jalen won. Of course, Benedict was on that team, and it's the Panani Rising Stars team roster. So, you know, the 2024. So they kind of broke it up. I think usually in the past, BJ, they had it to where, you know, it was like rookies and sophomores kind of format. But in this one, they kind of did it where it was a 4-team, you know, they had the coaches that I just called out, and they had a certain roster under each one. So, of course, the winning team, which let me go back to that was Team Jalen. So he had Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Benedict Mathurin, Shaden Sharp, Derek Lively II, Walker Kessler, Jordan Hawkins, and Jeremy Sochan. So he had like that team beat in the to, you know, win it all, Team Deadlift roster, which was Eisen Alamansa, Mattis, I guess
all
they
G League.
Yeah, are they G League? Ron Hollins, I never saw their names. Oscar, yeah, these are all G League. And so, and Matt McClung in the G League, y'all, he won the dunk contest. But they kind of did the format a little different from what we're used to. Like, I'm used to seeing like a rookie and sophomore, and they kind of go at it, you know, like a four-quarter setting. But they did it to where now it's like, you know, we have a certain, you know, coach, and then you'll have 5-6 people or whatever, and then they go to 40 points. I do like the concept. Again, I'm all about ingenuity. I'm all about creativity. Don't have issues with that. And so it did bring a sense of competitiveness, man. And, you know, overall, like you, I think I'm going to give that one a B+ as well. Like, I wasn't coming into it expecting nothing big. So I had a good time, just like the celebrity game. I didn't really, you know, was scrunching my face. I was really having a good time when those boys were playing. Benedict really brought, and he was the MVP, by the way, y'all. Benedict really brought a sense of like competitive spirit. He talking trash to people. They put the mic on him, you know, like, you can't beat me. As a basketball player and as a fan, I love stuff like that's what I grew up in. And that's what made me tune in, because now he's going to get the other team to play against him harder. So I love stuff like that, man. So when it comes to the rising stars, man, I had a wonderful time, BJ. What about you?
Hey, let me say this, man. First of all, the NBA Rising Stars, yes, it's 14, like Rick just said. You had the rookies was one team, the sophomores were second-year players, all sophomores the other team. Team Jalen was all rookies and sophomores mixed into one. That's probably why they won the contest. And then you had the team Deadlift, which was all G League guys, gave them opportunity to display their talents on the platform. But getting into like just a quick brief, bro. What I did enjoy with this is that it shows that our NBA is in good hands as far as these first and second-year players. A lot of those players that we just named on the roster, people actually can talk about and actually know from a aspect of, watching the NBA games. Like a lot of these players are getting real minutes on the NBA floor. Chet Holmgren, Jaime Vasquez Jr., Benedict Mathurin, Paolo Banchero, all these dudes are getting actual real minutes on the basketball floor. So that really shows that the NBA is in good hands, for the future years to come. So if there's anything to take away from some people being disappointed from the NBA All-Star Weekend, give some, some comfort in that the NBA is in good hands. And you're right, bro, with Benedict Mathurin, he was the MVP of that event. To me, he has a lot of upside to his game. He kind of has a little bit of an Anthony Edwards attitude to him. Very playful, very joking type of player, but he's very competitive, and he does that in a very, playful way as far as talking trash. So I enjoyed watching, what I saw on the screen. I enjoyed the product. I enjoyed the competition. And there's another thing. It seemed like to me a lot of these young guns have more of that fire than some of these older cats, man. A lot of these older cats, and that may come just, because of miles on the body, but we used to seeing like our star players, used to seeing our, guys who are in their prime be ready to compete in whatever type of event, period, and just give us a great product. And maybe because we're in a different era now, it's a little bit different, but that's kind of why I think some people are disappointed. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a little short break, bro, and we're going to talk about NBA All-Star Saturday night and then bring it into, the All-Star game tonight, and then we're going to bring people in very briefly. So y'all hold tight for about 2 minutes. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and you guys, sit back and relax.
Yo.
All right, y'all. So that was a little 2-minute break we just did right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We had to, give y'all a little bit of break because we're going to a second segment, and then we're gonna go straight into letting y'all in. We're gonna get in and out here probably within the next hour. But Rick, let's get into NBA All-Star Saturday night, because this is kind of the thing people want to kind of discuss more so, and that's also in the chat. We put a poll up. What's event that y'all like the most? If you guys do not have a pick that y'all like, period, y'all can just go ahead and ignore the poll. But for the people who had a event that they really liked, you guys can, make sure to vote in that poll. But let's talk about NBA All-Star Saturday night, bro. So an NBA All-Star Saturday night basically comes to a point where you have these certain events, small events that, really is probably the most exciting day of the entire weekend. And, you have the slam dunk contest, you got 3-point shootout, you have the Rising Stars Challenge, which has kind of been new within the last few years. Starting from the top, the skills challenge. Guys get a chance to display their NBA skills. You laughing. NBA skills, dribbling, shooting, passing. This is an era where we've had, discussions about players' skills now and how we feel like some people has ran away from the fundamentals of basketball. And this is an opportunity to see what we were talking about. So, bro, how did you feel about the NBA skills challenge and people that are participating in that event?
Trash, bro. I mean, the Pacers won. They won the skills challenge, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, BJ. I wasn't excited. It was like they going the wrong way. I think Max even took off one time, and he just the ref had to stop him. Somebody else did the same thing, and I'm just like, bro, y'all are NBA players, man. Like, y'all know how to dribble the ball, shoot the ball. And then even Edwards came out there shooting lefties. I think he's right-handed, but he was shooting left-handed three-pointers out. Like, look, man, I understand that it's a weekend of fun. Like, I keep things in perspective. I understand that. By the way, Team Pacers, they did win the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and Miles Turner. Paolo Banchero, I think he was the one that messed up going around the screen and all that kind of stuff. Anthony Edwards shooting with left hands. Victor Wembanyama on one team, and then Team All Stars, Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young. So just to get the names out there, but these are all the people who participated in the skills challenge. And I think the biggest thing that I just didn't like about it is that, again, I understand it's a night of fun. It's really not super competitive, but I still want to see a competitive edge in it. Like, people paying their tickets, man, we spending our time putting our TV channels on this nonsense. It's like, look, man, I can go finish watching my anime if y'all gonna play around like this. Like, I want to see some level of taking this serious. And even though I want you to have fun, people still want to see some type of competitive spirit in it. And I felt like I was watching, let's say, like some fifth graders, just playing around on the court outside. Like, they just big, tall fifth graders just having a blast. Again, I'm cool with that. But at the same time, if I'm one of them fans in that stadium, or if I'm watching you on TV, I kind of want to see your skills. Hit skills challenge. And Scotty Barnes came out there dribbling the ball like he had two left hands. You know what I'm saying? Like Monchero and what's his name, Maxey, they going the wrong way. And then when it came to the passing, they throwing the ball off to the side and not in the hole. And I'm just like, yo, what we paying y'all millions of dollars for? You can't even throw the ball in. I said, look, man. I know it's all in fun, but you know what? When it say skills challenge, I want to see some skills. Like the ones that I used to like back in the day, and I'll let you go with it, BJ. Like, I like what Steve Nash did skills challenge back in the day. Yeah, he was lighthearted. He wasn't taking it that serious, but I was able to see his skills. I saw how talented he was by dribbling the ball, licking his fingers and hitting his hair back and throwing that bad boy with one hand with a cool little pass and then coming around his back, laying the ball up with a finger roll. Like, you saw his skills. You see why he's in the NBA. Like, this dude really could ball. He makes a skill challenge look like it's a walk in the park, right? That's what we talking about, man. So when I see Scotty Barnes go out there and he started dribbling the ball up here, the ball up here, I don't know if it was him or another guy that lost the ball and rolled out of bounds. I said, what the Man, we paying you millions? Man, I can do that. I can dribble better than that. Y'all give me a contract, coach. Give me a contract. I guarantee you I stay within the foul line. I guarantee you I stay within the inbounds line. I think when it comes to skills challenge, man, I want to see your skills. Yes, have fun. I'm not crapping on nobody, but I still want to see your skills. But BJ, what do you think?
Yo, man, you you took the words right out of my mouth. First of all, and again, smash the like button as y'all come in here. We talking about NBA All-Star Saturday weekend. The skills challenge, display of dribbling, passing, and shooting. Also, touch around the rim with layups if you want to put that in there as well. You must complete the entire contest within a certain amount of seconds in time to be the winner of the contest. And in this team event, it was the Indiana Pacers that was able to be victorious. Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and Miles Turner. So everything you said was valid, bro. Everything you said, you got guys, you know what I'm saying, you could tell the fundamentals of the game. It's a difference to me. The fundamentals of the game has went down, in my personal opinion. People say these guys are more skilled, but I think the fundamentals of the game has been actually taken down a notch. Making the correct, simple chest pass, making a good bounce pass, having the dribbling skills, as far as, players just actually, going around certain cones, just following instructions. I don't know what the hell Paolo Banchero and Tyrese Maxey, you're a point guard, and you couldn't follow the actual directions of where you're supposed to go on the court. And the product was just basically, again, like you said, yes, we want to see you have a good time. We want to actually see that, players are lighthearted. This is their, only time during the season they can actually kind of be a little bit laid back because the regular season is so grueling. 82 game regular season. If you're in the playoff team, you got to worry about that too. So this is the only chance for them to kind of take a step back. But still, you can still show how you separate yourself from everyone else by your craft, and you're an expert and you're a professional. And I did not see that in that damn skills challenge. You got Scotty Barnes dribbling the ball like he constipated. You know what I mean? Like he just dribbling all up high. I'm like, what the hell? This dude did look stiff. And then you got, like I said, Maxey and Banchero going the wrong way. You got Anthony Edwards with his playful ass shooting with the ball, left-handed shots. I'm like, bro, like you guys can be cool, but still show the younger people who watching the game or watching the event, and people who don't play basketball, like, damn, like this is what a professional is supposed to look like in this aspect of the game. But when you going out there looking like that, it's like, how are you supposed to say that, you guys should look at us as professionals? I know this is a playful event, but there's nothing wrong, like you said, Steve Nash showing that, okay, this is an expert. This is a craftsman. This is a physician. Could you imagine Chris Paul going out there doing what he did? Steve Nash, Rajon Rondo. These are premier point guards. And this is what goes to show you that the point guard aspect has been lost of just being a pure point guard, because these guys couldn't even do certain basic things that point guards are required to do, right? So I think it's a bigger meaning that the art of fundamentals have been lost in today's game. And I did not like the product that we saw in that damn contest. I gave it like a D. And but that's pretty much it. Let's go into the next one. Right? Let's go into the Steph and Sabrina one. Now, I want to hear what you had to say about Steph and Sabrina, man. So this was the first time we seen a man and a woman professional going to a 3-point shootout, which Steph actually challenged her in. What is your emphasis on that contest, and how did you feel going into it? Let me hear it.
A+, bro. Matter of fact, I think if you go back and look at our poll that you produced down there in the descriptions area, man, I think everybody's voting at the highest that they loved about the All-Star weekend overall, besides the game that's going to take place at 8 Eastern time tonight. But A+, bro. And the reason why I say that is because, granted, even though it puts you onto the WNBA for one. Like, I actually had to go look up Sabrina. I had to go look her up. And then when I looked her up, I went to her IG, went to the WNBA. I said, oh, the sister is pretty good. She's cold. And then when I started doing some research on her, I said, oh, so she only missed one shot and then hit the rest of 25 out of 26 And guess what it made me do as a fan? Curry. I mean, I know you the greatest shooter of all time, but yo, sis, don't miss. What's gonna happen? And I like that it brought a sense of like competitive edge. It brought this almost anxiety in the sense of like, yo, Curry, man, you can't lose the old girl, Curry. You the greatest, man. So it gets you excited, right? I think that's the reason why I'm giving it a big A+, because I was actually ready for this event after I got through researching her, because we all know what Curry can do. That's obvious. So I had to do too much with him. But it was like, oh, sister could shoot. Okay. So put her against the greatest shooter of all time. That was a wonderful, wonderful header. And so going into it, they let her start. You know what I'm saying? I think she got to 26. Obviously, Curry won. He hit 29. But you could tell at one point, Curry was like, I gotta kick it into gear, because if they only had one round. So you didn't get 3 best out of 3, best out of 5. It was one round. So it was winner takes all. And I was just like, yo, I said that puts the pressure on him. That we're gonna really see if Curry's the best shooter of all. Like all these things you can think of, and it gets you excited. And man, they didn't let me down, man. I had a good time. It put me on Sabrina. You see what I'm saying? Like I know who Sabrina is now, so I can go watch her and follow her. But I do like the merger of that, new event. And, regardless of how people feel about it in the chats or around the world, whether you think it sucked or you think it was great like me, either way it goes, not only does our poll show that people enjoyed that the most, but at the end of the day, it segues and connects you to the WNBA in a way to where it's like, dang, I didn't know them sisters was shooting over there like that. Or I didn't know they had players like there over that. So as a fan of basketball, it'll make you go look at the other side. So that's one thing I loved about it too, man. And it was charitable, so I loved it.
Yeah, man. Everybody like the page right now. Everybody hit that like button, to share, subscribe as well. So the Steph and Sabrina event. Now, this event, like Rick said, was a one-rounded event where you had a man and a woman who was an NBA and WNBA player square off in a three-point shootout. Now, this was an event that Steph Curry actually, put out there, and it was charitable. So that's the big thing, is to a charitable event. And first thing I wanted, before I go back to the event, bro, I liked how Steph and Sabrina, you could tell they both were cheering for one another. They both were looking at like, damn, Sabrina had, I think, 26, and Steph finished off with 29. So they were both clapping for each other. They were both saying to each other, oh, good shot, good job. And that just goes with growing the game all in general. That goes into saying, okay, we are still basketball players. We are still people who are professionals. We still have a responsibility to the youth to show how hard work, craftsmanship, dedication, and focus really pays off. That's what we were supposed to do. And that's why I wanted to see that damn skills challenge. But we didn't see that. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Shout out to Steph Curry for the little dance. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. We all know that. And even with that, if you can take this event seriously, you can take it seriously if you are a person in any other event, because this is the greatest person to shoot the ball. He's one of the top 10 greatest players of all time, arguably top 15. You want to split hairs, but it's all about just showing your craft, the dedication that you do on a night in, night out basis throughout the entire year. You have a responsibility to show the world, and this is the opportunity for you to do it. Show the world that you are separate from everyone else. Steph knew that Sabrina is one of the great shooters of the women, and this is nothing personal towards the female, but it comes to a point where Steph had to show, you might be the best woman shooter, but I'm the best shooter of all time. And even though Steph was clapping and giving Sabrina a hug and encouraging her and saying that you shot the ball very well, and she's a great shooter. I was very impressed by how she shot the basketball. I watched her a little bit with the New York Liberty. She's a dog. It's still that competitiveness out of Steph Curry to say, like, I'm putting us all to bed that I'm the greatest shooter of all time, right? So that's what comes to just having that mindset, to have a product out there that you can be proud of and walk with, like, damn, I had a good time. You paying thousands of dollars for these seats. Nobody want to see, you going the wrong way on a competition you're a guard. Nobody want to see that you dribbling up high, slapping the ball with your nobody want to see that shit. You call it hating, call it what you want, but that is basically bad product, bad basketball. Nobody want to see that shit. Rick, I'm gonna give it back to you. Let's go into the last two events, then we're gonna let people in. Rick, the 3-point shootout. Let's stick with the 3-point shooting. This used to be my favorite event, to be quite honest with you. Everybody said the slam dunk contest, but the 3-point shootout was my favorite event. Why is that? Because for people who don't know, I am a shooter, or a scorer, but I am a shooter. I love watching this event, bro. I love seeing the crowd get up when you see a person make 5 threes in a row. It's similar to when somebody makes a nice slam dunk. This is an event that you got a lot of stars still participating in. So I want to kind of give you your thoughts of what you thought about the event coming in and coming out. Let me hear from you.
Into it, you feel what I'm saying? I was like, it was kind of like the dunk contest. It was like, what's new, right? Because I've been watching NBA for a little bit now. And what's going to be exciting? I wasn't too excited, right? Even with Damian Lillard out there, and he did win, I was still like, all right, what's about to happen, right? So again, the participants: Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, and Trae Young. Now I believe Trae Young, Trae Young, Damian Lillard, and it was like 3 of them. They hit like 26. It was like, okay, I guess in a way, if I'm being honest with myself, BJ, I kind of expected more coming into it. I feel like these are some great shooters, so I expected more coming out of it. And, I guess when Steph hit 29, I was like, well, 26 is pretty good, I guess, because Steph is the greatest. So if he hit 29 and everybody hitting 26, all right. So it made me chill on that. And then I was like, all right, so I guess with me, it was kind of like, because with Damian Lillard, Trae Young, what I'm saying? Like those two in particular, even Karl Anthony Towns, since he won the last one, it was like, I guess I kind of had the expectation a little bit higher. Like, I'm so used to seeing them in the season, BJ, and how they be hitting these hard shots and how they be releasing on the threes. And, even, Damian Lillard, he be hitting this all the time on you. So it's like, I'm expecting them to really scorch it up, like really just come in and tear it up. And so BJ, I was kind of like, with the whole thing. I really wasn't excited, man. I wasn't really like into it like that, even though I watched it and I'm glad Damian Lillard won. We got to win something with the Bucks right now because we ain't doing too good as an organization. But it's just like, to me, going in and coming out. I just wasn't really feeling it, man. I was like, all right. If I'm being real, if I'm being honest, what you think about it?
Me personally, I think there was a couple, because we talking about, apples and oranges, splitting hairs right now. The 3-point shootout, I think as far as the names and the product was fine. You got stars in that event. You had Mitchell. You had, you had Lauri Markkanen. You had Jalen Brunson. You had Tyrese Halliburton. You had Trae Young. You had Damian Lillard. Most of these guys are stars. So you really can't say, well, they didn't have the big names in there, which goes to my point that I don't want to hear people say, well, this is an 82-game season. They can't compete. These dudes, you got stars in certain events and stars not in certain events at the end of the day. Do what you do best and give the people the best product, period. Right? That's the main point, because you having the 3-point shootout. Now, going to, feeling like, well, how did I feel about it? You basically had an event where you just really shooting the 3-point shot. And it was Trae Young, Karl Anthony Towns, and Damian Lillard in the last round. And I think the biggest thing that we can take from the game of basketball, which is evolutionized the 3-point shooting, you have big shooting threes now. Victor Wembanyama, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic. These guys are shooting threes at this point. You didn't see that back in, the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Like, you saw guards and forwards be in that contest, role players, stars be in that contest. Now you see people actually who are bigs in this contest, you know, shooting lights out. So that's a beautiful thing to see that we're actually evolving the game. You got a lot of people from different countries, you know, displaying their shooting aspect and their shooting touch, which I think is a great thing because shooting to me personally is the biggest skill in basketball. It's more important than any other skill. I think is shooting. I think um that's the most revolutionized thing to shoot the basketball at the end of the day. So if I could take anything big from that event and what I feel like is, you know, the biggest positive, I would say we have a lot of people are actually able to shoot no matter what the position is and have that touch. Did you want to, you know, piggyback on anything about that? We can go to the last thing.
We go to the last thing, bro. Like I said, the 3-point shooting contest is just whatever.
So I'll give the 3-point shootout about a C. All right, y'all. So let's go into the last subject, and we're gonna go ahead and let y'all in, man. Let's go into let's go into the slam dunk contest. Let's go into the slam dunk contest and what y'all felt, because I know this is the big event that, you know, people want to, you know, harp on, saying this is what made the All-Star weekend so bad, this, that, and the other. And you might have a point to that. So Rick, I'm gonna kind of let you take the honors of your thoughts of the NBA slam dunk contest. How did you grade it? What did you see about it? Was anything different from this year, last year, or and if you agree that it is a disappointment, why do you feel that is? I'm gonna let you take the honors of that, bro.
All right, bro. Well, look, and Banks, this is I'm kind of speak to you as well, since you've been throughout the chat, especially when it came to the dunk contest. Like I said, if we take away, you know, All-Star name from it, I had a good time, right? You know, wasn't too many missed dunks. You know, everybody was hitting their dunks. I think my favorite one was just when the brother, you know, jumped over brother and then, you know, popped the ball out, caught it again, reverse dunked it. I really liked that because that seemed original. I don't think I ever really seen that before. But it was fun to watch as a basketball player. But again, on that side, I give it like a B-. Cool. It was a good time. If I'm sitting there eating popcorn, that's cool. Participants: Jaylen Brown, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Mac McClung, and Jacob Toppin. Those are the participants. Of course, Mac McClung, he won again. Jumped over Shaq, you know what I'm saying? We already know he's 7'1". When it comes to the product, now this is the other side, trash. Because all the names that I read off that's playing in the East and in the West right now in the All-Star conferences, where they at? Where they at? So to me, it's like, as just a basketball player, again, I'm going to say this again for you. As a basketball player, the quality was all right. It was straight. I don't really have too many bad things to say. It was okay. Like I said, if I was sitting there drinking a drink, eating some popcorn, I would be having a good time. But if I pay thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, or if I'm paying an NBA TV subscription pass, I want to see all-stars. That's what I'm paying for. So I want to see John Morant. I want to see LeBron. I want to see Giannis. I want to see people that I'm paying money for a season for. I don't want to see somebody that I don't even recognize until the All-Star weekend shows up. I don't know who the hell a Mac McClung is, and that's no hate on the brother because he can dunk. Obviously, he won back-to-back. So it's not hating on his skills. I'm hating on the fact that you taking money from me as a subscriber and you not giving me the product that I want to see. That's what I'm touching on. So on one side, trash. As a person that loves the NBA and wants to see the superstars, and we got all their names ticked down on who we voted for, why they not dunking? Point blank. Again, I'm going to use Jordan as a reference here because most of us thinks he's the greatest of all time, right? Majority. Even though he did the dunk contest, those weren't the coolest dunks I've ever seen in my life. I think Vince Carter had one of the nastiest dunk contests I've ever seen. Dude had rocket jets in his legs, man. So even though Jordan is not the coolest dunks I ever seen, it was Jordan. It was the product. Even though Kobe didn't have the flashiest dunks, it was Kobe. It's the product. That's who I'm paying to come see. So when you give me guys I'm not paying to come see, it's just, I'm just sitting there like, where's LeBron? John Morant? Where's Karl Anthony Towns? Where's Joker? These are the guys I voted for. But again, I look at it two ways. If I'm just a casual person, hey, it's a random dunk contest going on, Rick. All these guys can dunk. This is pretty cool. I give it a B-. But if I'm a person paying money and I'm following the league and I got my favorite superstars I like to watch, I'm giving it an F. Where's my favorite player at? Where are they at? So that's how I'm gonna answer that one, man.
Yeah. I think we gotta, and that was pretty much beautifully put. This is the last time we're gonna go straight into letting people in, and touch a little bit on the All-Star game tonight too. But I think Rick just nailed it, bro. Again, and I know Rich Banks keeps saying in the comment section, quality over names. Look, quality and names go hand in hand. You're the best. That's why you have the name you have. You are the best player in the league. That's what the quality is supposed to go up. So they go hand in hand. So when you lessen the names, you're lessening the quality. It doesn't go quality and you separate from names. They go hand in hand. At the end of the day, these star players are not participating in this event. I don't know why, but they're just not doing it. You can't tell me, oh, it's because they're in year 20 or they're older now. LeBron James has not been in one slam dunk contest his whole career, and he's flirted with the idea of participating in it. I think personally, some of these dudes who, and shout out to Mac McClung, they're struggling to find some type of creativity. You know what I'm saying? They're struggling to find some creativity. So I got to put somebody in timeout. They're struggling to find, some creativity actually to find some actual, dunks to actually participate in the slam dunk contest. And Mac McClung, that little, double, pass to himself and just, alley-oop and just have that dunk. That was probably the most creative dunk that we saw the entire night. But that's coming from Mac McClung. They're struggling to find actual dunks to actually use in a slam dunk contest. The whole rim, put your arm in the rim, Vince Carter, 1999, Jason Richardson, the wrong way, 360 dunk. All these different dunks, people are actually finding actual ways to, they're not finding ways to actually be creative. Matt McClung, great elevation, great vertical hops. I think his name is Jacob Toppin. He's not a slam dunk. He's not a type of a dunk contest dunker. He's more of a guy that he has, good dunk as far as going towards the rim, but he doesn't have no creativity. Jaylen Brown, he's an in-game dunker. Yeah, I mean, Jaime Hasquez, in-game dunker. All these dudes are in-game, but they're not contest dunkers. They don't really have no creativity. That's why you saw really none of the crowd really get too boosted up. You saw more of the judges trying to boost up these contestants in the crowd. Before, it used to be the crowd boosting up these participants. So at the end of the day, we got to take it a spade for a spade. The quality of the slam dunk contest to me has went down because number one, we're not having the stars in this event. Number two, the creativity has been lost. And number three, the level of competition, I don't know what it is, but they feel like it's not really useful to actually have this type of participate in this type of event. All right, so let me go ahead and let's go into the last thing, bro. Let's go into basically the All-Star game. How are you feeling about the All-Star game tonight with the stars, and how do you feel like it's going to be tonight, with this event? I want to hear what you have to say before I let people in.
I mean, bro, look, the fact that we live in an era now where it's not going to be too much defense being played. We going to see a high number All-Star game, obviously. So, the only thing I have to say about it is that, look, I'm not going to talk too down on it because obviously we as the fans, we vote for who we vote for. We see who we want to see. So I really don't have nothing negative to say about anybody who made the All-Star team because that's the fans. Like, that's who they want to see. But I will say the only thing I'm not looking forward to, what we've been seeing in the recent years, is that, it's really not going to be no defense played at all. Like, it's just they're going to be out there, Steph going to be shooting from the other end of the court towards the basket he's supposed to be shooting on from the out of bounds line, and he going to hit him. But it's like, no defense is going to be played, man. And I think there was a time where they had fun, probably the first quarter, maybe even second. but then it's like third and fourth, it actually turns into an actual game. Like it turns into an East versus West type of thing. But now it's just more of a, I don't know, like just friends getting together, make sure you don't hurt me, type of vibes. And like I said, that's cool, but I kind of still want to see like some competitive edge in it. It's like, look at it this way. They always show the clip, BJ, of Kobe, blocking LeBron, right? And then you will hear like in those clips, or like people will tell stories about it where they have like the interviews and all that, where Kobe will be telling LeBron, why are you passing the ball? Like, this is your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the GOAT, take it to the rack. Why are you passing the ball? There was still a competitive spirit within a all-star game. Like, they still took it to some degree of like seriousness. Like, even though we not out here trying to hurt each other, I still want to beat you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's one of those things where now that, we see cats hitting 150 points, and that all that tells me is that ain't no defense about to be played. So I'm just, that's the only thing I'm not excited for. But outside of that, I am happy on a good note. I am happy to see, Kawhi Leonard and Donovan Mitchell and some of these players I like watching, Anthony Edwards. Like, I am happy that they're going to be in the game, Greek Freak. Like, I'm happy to see some of these players. But I just know ultimately, man, it's just going to be a who can score the most points before the time runs out type of situation. It's just, I don't know. So excited, kind of, but I just know that it's not going to be as competitive. So I give it a C+, but it may go up or down depending on the actual game tonight.
Right. And so we're gonna do this, man. Basically, like I said, also with the All-Star game too. You guys we got all the best players, all the best products. So it's not the names, of course. It's just basically the mentality. Like you just said, a great thing with Kobe. There was a famous moment when Kobe was guarding LeBron, and LeBron passed the ball out, did not shoot it, and Kobe got upset with him because, like, bro, this is like you said, this is your issue. You don't want to take it over when it's time to take over. This is your time. This is your league. Why are you passing the ball? And you could tell that Kobe actually, you know what I'm saying, basically, you want to put a situation where you're actually, you know what I'm saying, gonna have and if you're gonna do this in an actual All-Star game, you're gonna do it in a real game. So there was a certain level of competitiveness that you had at that time. Now I don't know how many players really have it. I think Anthony Edwards has it. I think Ant-Man has that competitive edge where he will play hard in the All-Star game. I think who else do I think of? Maybe SGA, another player, up and coming star. Like, these are guys who I can tell get it out the mud, who are still young and up and coming and hungry. They will be able to get out the mud. And you got a lot of these players, who just kind of be sitting back and chilling. So we have to, kind of take it to a point where we got to take it to a point where basically what are we actually doing out here? Are we actually playing basketball for to just, just whatever, just have a little vacation? Are we still going to actually put some type of real product on the floor at the end of the day? So that's kind of what we kind of have to go with that, Brett. But we're going to basically we're going to actually let the people come in, like, kind of get their thoughts. We're only have an hour show today, letting y'all actually speak. We're not going to go over that. And then after that, we're going to actually, let the people, get their stuff off. So let's go ahead and let the people in. We're going to go into some of the comments as people are starting to like to come in. Let's see. Rich Banks, yes, I threw him out the challenge, bro. So again, you didn't challenge to take. You sitting there talking spicy. You do it again, you're gonna get blocked. I've been ignoring you for shows at a time, bro. You just coming in here say whatever. You do that again, you're gonna get blocked. So I'm warning you right now. You ain't taking no disrespect in here. You can say what you want to say, and also my moderators, if you feel somebody's being disrespectful, they can be thrown out. So again, you've been warned. We really welcome to the show, brother. Mad Max Sports Talk. Yes, they need to play the young guys more tonight. Good point. But yeah, they need to play the young guys. Let them be hungry at the end of the day. So let's go to Bruce Morrow, man. Let's go to my man Bruce.
Bruce. Good, bro. Hey, hello, BJ. Hello, Mr. Rick, and
doing,
everybody in the
Bruce?
chat. I'm all right. I was I'm recuperating from watching terrible basketball skills. I mean, I saw Scotty Barnes having a turnover in a skill challenge. That was man. The guy had the ball. He had no defenders, and he still lost the ball. So, man, Pablo Enchero, I don't know what he was doing. Man. They need to get rid of it. They need to get rid of it because USA basketball is in trouble. If that's the future, man, USA basketball is in trouble, man. I don't know what the AU are teaching those kids. They have no skills. I'm sorry. That's why Jaylen Brown has no handles. They have no handles. You know, celebrity basketball. Oh my God. I mean, they were celebrities. Some of those people I didn't know who they are. I had to Google celebrities. Come on, man. Everybody's a celebrity now. Okay, and it was terrible basketball too. I mean, the rookie, the rising stars, I give it a C. Celebrities F plus. Steals F plus. The dunk contest. Oh my God. I mean, some of the dunks are worse than the 80s dunks. Man, some of those dunks are worse than the 80s dunks. How Jaylen Brown is in the final against McClung. Some of those dunks were terrible. I'm like, what the heck is that? So, I mean, Juan Toscano had better dunks than some of those people. Juan Toscano Anderson had better dunks than some of those people. That rookie from Miami, I think he was robbed. Some of the judges were terrible, man. The judges were terrible. So the dunk contest, I don't know why it's the main event. It's not the main event anymore. It's done. The three-pointer shooting is the main event now. Nobody wants to see the dunk. That's not dunk, man. That's just touching the rim. Now it's touching the rim. Okay. And to me, the main event last night was Steph Curry against Sabrina Ionescu. That was the main event. And if next year they invite like Caitlin Clark or like Dame Lillard and Steph Curry versus Caitlin Clark and Sabrina, you know, that's to be the main event. And I was watching a video where Larry Bird was like last night. They were having a dinner for Indiana legends like Reggie Miller, Larry Bird, and Larry Bird was talking about he's hoping that the All-Star game, the players will compete like in the 80s and 90s. Okay, it's not about having nostalgia or we are looking in the past. We want to see competition. We don't want to see players running, you know, doing cardio. We want to see competition, right? That's what we want to see, man. Or Rick, I have anime. I have a lot of anime I can watch. If I see the first quarter, it's terrible, I'm just gonna go watch One Piece or Tokyo Ghoul or something.
Tokyo Ghoul go hard too.
Yeah. I need to rewatch that show. So, man, I'd rather watch that than watching. Last year was terrible, right? Right. I don't like using that word, but last year was trash, right? Okay. So I'm hoping tonight, if in the first quarter I see trash, I'm out. I'm going to Crunchyroll.
It is.
That's what I have to say.
He said trash. He used trash. That means it really must have been trash, man. Hey, yo, so like the video, like the live, you guys ain't even got over 40 people. Let's get these likes up for 40 likes, man. Let's get these likes up for people that's just coming in here. Like this video, like this live. Let's go to my man Mingle Jester. What's good, Mingle?
What's good, man? What's good, Rick?
Salute, Mingle.
Oh man, I didn't watch All-Star Weekend. I don't know what really happened. I had to call people and ask people who won. But I didn't watch it, so I didn't know who won. I know Dame Lillard. Now I know Dame Lillard won the 3-point contest, and the Pacers won the skills challenge, and Mac McClung won the dunk contest, and Steph Curry beat Sabrina. I mean, I know that now. I didn't know it then. I had to text somebody to see who won because I didn't even see it. I mean, that's man. I just don't know. Then they said they cheated for the Pacers to win the skills challenge. They said they cheated for them. I ain't see it, but people were telling me they cheated. They said they was trying to cheat for Jaylen Brown to win the dunk contest, but Mac McClung pulled it out. And the 3-point contest, they said that was really close. They said, I think they said who came close to beating him? Was it Donovan Mitchell? Somebody came close to beating Dame Lillard. I forgot who they said it was. But anyway, yeah, with Trae Young. Trae Young. That's what it was. Trae Young. And I like I said, I didn't even watch it. I had to see what was going on, from what people was telling me. And I mean, it ain't the same no more. It don't have the same feel like it used to. Back in the day, when All-Star Weekend hit, man, I'm talking about everybody excited, everybody glued to the TV, everybody, hey man, the dunk contest finna be crazy good. I mean, I'm talking about 2016 was the last time that the dunk contest was really worth watching, in my opinion. When Aaron Gordon went against Zach LaVine, to me, that was the last best dunk. That was the last good dunk contest that I saw. After that, no, I ain't watching that. And I agree with Bruce. I think the 3-point contest is the highlight now. And I believe the 3-point contest is gonna be the more prominent event when it comes down to All-Star Weekend, because the dunk contest is pretty much over with. It's pretty much over with for it. They might as well substitute that for something else, like a game of 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, something. I don't know. They're gonna have to substitute it because it just not like it used to be. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's worth watching anymore. I'm just gonna say that. And a lot of people told me that the Steph Curry and the Sabrina event was the biggest thing of the night.
It really was.
So if that was the biggest thing of the night, then it's over with for All-Star Weekend. It's over with.
I think also why it's kind of the biggest night because it was the first time they did it. Or well, no, I wouldn't even say that. I just think they had the two best shooters of each gender. Like again, it goes back to having the best people of that specific event. I don't want to see 3-point shooters in the dunk contest generally. I don't want to see that. I want to see what you good at. Like anything else in life, that is your profession. That is your field. That's what you do. Stay where you at.
Let me ask y'all this question. How did Obi Toppin little brother do in the dunk contest? Did he do good?
Man, he did a 360 or what? East Bay? What move? He did something that was pretty cool. I actually thought he was gonna get a 50 for that.
Yeah, them judges were cheating. They told me them judges were cheating.
He like one of them dunkers, bro. Like Rick, like he one of them dunkers who got like fast twitch muscles, quick twitch muscles, like gets off the floor real quickly. Like he'll do some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he got it pretty quickly. He did all right. He did okay. He did all right.
So Mac McClung should have won? Or somebody else should have won?
I think Mac should have won overall, to be honest. Like I think he should have won. I think some people just feel like the judges were kind of, not being fair in their own opinion, but I think the win went to the right person overall. I want to say Rich Banks said replace the dunk contest with a spelling bee if Mac was black.
Man, come on.
He said if Mac was black, we wouldn't be complaining.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Right there. That's funny. No.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, you know what, Rich? This for you. You know what I said at my TV last night when he won? I said, "Damn, I guess white man really can jump." That's exactly what I said when he won.
Hey. No. Y'all ain't finna pick on the white people now.
No, I gave y'all props. I said, damn, I guess they really can. Because what? Matt, this is back to back, right?
Yep, back to back. Yeah.
Y'all can't be mad because White chocolate out dribble Kyrie Irving. Y'all can't be mad about that.
Blake Griffin technically can be like, I'm black, technically, right? But it's like Mac McClung, that brother literally won 2 in a row. So I literally said, oh well, damn, I guess they can jump. Like, literally, that's hey, compliment.
Well, y'all talking about
Rick, I'll be up in your city in 2 weeks now.
Y'all talking about Mac. Y'all talking about Mac McClung. Y'all must have met that dude named Jordan Kilgannon, the other white guy with the colorful hair. He the best white dunker there is, and all like y'all gotta look this dude up on YouTube.
Yeah, that was my point. I think social media
Dude,
kind of ruined
nasty, bro.
the contest because there's all these people like dude was saying on social media and YouTube. They're making these crazy dunks on social media, and when it comes to the creativity, like BJ said, there is none because social media has kind of like ruined it in a way as far as creativity. Because nobody what's the last creative shot we've seen in the dunk contest? Blake Griffin with the car?
No, I just told you 2016 with
One of
Zach
them boys was
LaVine
bad
and
a
Aaron
couple years
Gordon.
ago. Was it Aaron
Okay,
Gordon?
yeah.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, and
Aaron
Levine,
Gordon
right?
was a bad
okay.
man.
Zach LaVine and Aaron, but that was amazing. But that dunk contest was crazy good.
Yeah,
I was
that shit was
glued to the TV. I was glued to the TV. I ain't gonna lie.
That was a long time ago though.
Yeah, it
was. Fuck you, Rick. Now you look old as hell. Now I take my compliment back.
I give you a compliment. You take yours back.
Hey man, y'all be making fun of our white girls with no ass. You make fun of us can't damn jump. Like the hell going on, man?
Hey, that's the thing of the past. Hey, that's the thing of the past, Tommy.
I just got a damn
I just talking shit.
How about say Thomas? That's the thing of the past. Now you got white girls with ass. Now I'm just saying.
Eat mashed potatoes and green beans.
That's because we started mixing the couples. We got over there and stole the juice from y'all now. we got mixed kids running around. So it may not be full blown mixed kid, but it had mixed in the generation back there. So we had to do something to catch up.
We all from the same tree. We all come from the same root.
So we go in Jerry Springer now. So
RP to Jerry Springer, by the way.
RP.
Yeah, man. The All-Star game just went crazy. Man, they don't play no damn defense no more. I mean, the shit damn near ridiculous.
I mean, it's All-Star game weekend, man. They ain't gonna play no defense. It's supposed to be like a having fun type thing.
Shit, back in the day, them boys played hard. They want to win.
Not now, but the game now transitioned to something else now though. It ain't like it was back in the day.
That's what the topic was. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, I think just the competitive edge has just changed, man. Like the players just don't have the mindset they had before. Like I said, Anthony Edwards, I think he's gonna play hard. SGA, certain players I think will play hard based off who they are, but play hard.
I have something to say about Anthony Edwards. I think he's not taking the All-Star events seriously because he's saying in the interview he's gonna shoot left all weekend. I mean, is he a shooter? Is he a lefty? So he said he's gonna shoot left, and we saw that in the skills challenge. He was shooting left.
When they first started talking about the in-season tournament, man, I was hoping they were talking about replacing the All-Star shit with the in-season shit.
No.
Oh no.
No, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? When they first started, telling us there was a rumor they were gonna do that, that's what I was hoping they was talking about.
Like having the final during the All-Star break?
Yeah, right? having the tournament all weekend or something. Like start the tournament on Thursday and championship on Sunday or something shit. Like I was hoping that's what they was gonna do. Because I was hoping they was gonna get rid of the damn All-Star. They don't play no defense. Like Bruce talking about, dude want to shoot left-handed and man, it's just the shit trash, man. The best thing about it was what Steph and the girl did.
Or change the whole All-Star format to like focus on shooting. Just like the NBA right now, right? It's all about 3-point shooting, right? So focus the All-Star game around all events around 3-point shooting or mid-range or whatever. But just change the whole entire format. The dunk contest is pretty much dead, right?
Yeah.
So switch it up to shooting. Like we just had Sabrina, right? Bring in the top 5 female NBA, WNBA female players against the 5 top of the NBA, and have them go at it, bro. Straight up.
One reason why the All-Star games All-Star events were so good back in the day is nobody had brands. It was a few players that had brands.
Exactly.
Now, if your brand is saying, "Hey, don't get embarrassed," because you are the face of our company, of our shoe. So don't get embarrassed by, if you're Adidas and the other player is Nike and embarrass you, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, see, if you were Nike, you're gonna embarrass Adidas, Adidas athletes." So that's what is going now. That's what's going on right now. And everybody was trying to show their skills to get endorsements. Now, if you already have endorsements, you're not gonna work hard. You're not gonna play hard. That's what's going on right now. They already have the money. So why would they risk their money to go into a dunk contest and get embarrassed? And you had a player who said he was gonna do the dunks, but he already had witnesses. He didn't do it because he already had the money, right? So that's what's going on right now.
Yeah, this shit trash, man. It's more competitive in our damn chat and the damn on YouTube than it is All-Star game.
Yeah, the slam dunk contest product, man, it's dead. Like Alex, I couldn't put it any better. It's dead. I don't think people should walk in no more thinking it's going to be anything different until they change something. Like they might need to put some of these social media dudes in the slam dunk contest just to get that dog mentality back, man. Like
they need to have it. They need to have an incentive, like whoever whatever side wins gets home court advantage in the NBA Finals or some shit.
Why would you do that? That ain't right.
That way they play hard. Give them something to play for.
No, but see, that ain't right, because if you done did all that the whole season and I played well the whole season, your team got the top seed in their conference or in the entire NBA, ain't no way you can put a team that won an in-season tournament over that team that got the best record in the overall NBA. That's craziness. I'd be talking shit.
Get your ass on the court and play hard.
Bro, if I was on that team, I'd be talking shit. Man, how the hell they got? Man, no, we not. No, hell no.
Well,
so you can't do that. Get the fans what they want then.
Another thing they could do is, like, if there's game 7 in the finals, if it's a team from the East or the West, the game 7 is gonna be at the home of the East of the West.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's decent.
I mean, you just giving them something to play hard for.
I mean, they gave us something to play hard for, that weak ass trophy and that banner up there. That whatever that was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was hoping that was going to replace the All-Star game, but it clearly didn't. So it's kind of useless now that it didn't replace nothing. What's the point of having it?
I mean, but they trying to insert something new so players will play game. That's what the in-season tournament was intended to do, for players to get interested in the game, to be interested in the regular season. That's what
that in-season tournament was trash too. Trash.
Yeah, that shit was terrible. Two teams can't even make the damn playoffs and playing in championship in-season tournament.
Man.
That's crazy. That shit didn't accomplish nothing.
They try to do whatever they can to save their face, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, Rick, you want that Dame Lillard that was hitting all those threes.
Man, look, I pray for it, man, every day.
I mean, the guy is shooting 34%, like 35, right?
Man,
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
what if they just exit out the slam dunk contest altogether? I know more slam dunk.
And put what in its place? They got to replace it with something.
A one-on-one challenge.
One-on-one. So it's like a one-on-one tournament. If you win, you advance.
That's what I want to see.
That'd be cool.
I watched that actually. I watched that.
Oh, a
Most of these
one-on-one
dudes that
tournament.
going
A
online, they
one-on-one
go,
tournament. That actually be all right.
One-on-one tournament, or 3-on-3, like hoop it up and shit.
That'd be
And each
straight.
and the players should have mic on.
So you
I
can hear
love
what they're saying.
But
They
damn, if they
should
put
have.
a mic on, Draymond get
Yeah.
kicked out fucking as soon as they tip the ball off.
He
Draymond
already done
cannot
called
play one on
somebody else
one.
B in there.
Yeah, Draymond can't play one on one.
Draymond can play one on one, man.
And then he done called
You
somebody
know he
else.
gonna try to enter the contest though. He gonna
He
swear he
done
lock
called.
everybody up.
Yeah, he done called somebody else B and the thing ain't even started yet. That
Yeah,
dude
he done
crazy,
threw
man.
up the game sign, prepping the fans up before tip off.
That dude
Hey,
crazy. Something
but
wrong
like,
with Draymond.
but like Bruce said, I don't think people will do that because that'll hurt their brand. Like whoever shows up wants to.
What do you mean?
Like for
yeah.
example, say LeBron and Kawhi, right? First of all,
Mhm.
I don't think LeBron would do it because if Kawhi embarrasses him, or if he will, right? What's LeBron's? What's he gonna do, right?
I
He
mean,
won't show up.
but the more people that watch it,
What y'all think LeBron don't enter these contests for? His whole
but the
career
more
been losing
That's what I'm
but the more
saying.
people that watch it though, the more people that watch it is the more like money and stuff that they get.
No, I
The more
understand.
eyes they
Yeah.
get on the TV.
Like, of course, I want to see, KD and Steph, right? We all want to see that, right?
And that's
Man,
not gonna. That's not fair,
that
bro.
ain't
I'm just saying, as far as like entertainment value, right? Like
It's
that's
got
what
to
we
be a
want to see.
side. It's got to be a side. I don't know about that now.
No,
That
but like
won't
for
be
example,
fair.
if it's 1-on-1 and then they meet in the finals,
Nah, he's just gonna pull up. Man.
That won't be fair, man.
If it's Tatum against Kawhi or Jalen Brown against Kawhi, I want T Swizzy in the chat when that's happened because I know Jalen Brown is gonna turn the ball over to the left. So
I mean, he can't go left. You cut him off at the left. You cut him off at the right. He can't do nothing.
and he has to wear a glove to prove he can dunk.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
Bruce firing shots.
Yeah, somebody better come in and defend themselves.
I've been saying this. I've been saying that for years.
Bruce been hanging around.
I've been saying that for years.
Man, Steph is catching strays on every channel, and they're the best team in the NBA right now. By record,
I've been saying that for years. You can ask BJ and Rick. I've been saying Jalen Brown can go left. He has no dribble. And T Swizzy used to come in. Oh, I'm crazy.
Bruce, you hear him firing shots.
All right.
I like it though. I ain't hating. I'm just giving you all
They still got the captain thing going on.
Matter of fact, just fire some more shots.
They still got the
even he's gonna play tomorrow. He's gonna have a turnover. You want to bet? He's gonna play tonight. He's gonna have a turnover in the All-Star game.
Wow.
Bruce out here on the panel shooting better than Jalen Brown in the playoff.
They still got they still got the captain thing. Like the captain picked the team. They still got that format.
I like how Jalen Brown at least did go out there and participate. That was good because he is one of the stars that did it. But it's really about their image. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want, and that just speaks to the mindset of a lot of the players now. They don't want to put themselves out.
This era trash as hell, man. I bring LeBron
Is
James.
Jalen Brown a star? Besides in Boston, they know him. If he goes to another city, would they recognize him?
That's what they told me.
All right.
Yeah. I think so.
Hey, what y'all heard what KD said, right? KD out here acting like Bruce Morrow firing shot. Man said Kawhi Leonard best player in the NBA.
You already know how I feel.
He believed that.
Out here firing shots like Bruce Morrow.
KD said KD the best. Okay.
Even Booker said that the Clippers were one of the best teams.
KD said Kawhi was the best.
Yeah,
So now we done got KD saying Kawhi the best. You got Kobe said Kawhi the best. Jordan said Kawhi the best. Who next?
Who said? You said Kobe. Kobe said Kawhi is the best.
Yeah.
This year?
He probably did. He's speaking from heaven up there. I don't know if it was this year. Somebody told me he said it a couple years ago.
All right.
I think
who told me that? Somebody told me that. Who told me that, BJ?
Not Kobe.
I ain't heard that, but I mean, Kobe does speak. He spoke very high Kawhi though. That's one of his
Yeah,
guys.
man. You have the same phone as Jason Tatum, man. You still text him.
Oh man.
You
Rest
gotta,
in peace to the mama.
Nigga said Kawhi is the best what if story. That is crazy. Hey, bro, that is crazy.
Kawhi not only the best player in the NBA, he is the best what if story because he'd have more rings than LeBron and Curry if he wasn't hurt. So he right. What if he didn't get hurt?
I think the better thing that was said this week, because Kawhi said something, he said they asked him about the 4-point line, like getting a 4-point line. And he was like, nah, because the fundamentals of basketball has already been gone. So that really spoke to me, like the basketball fundamentals are what have been lost in today's game. And when he says that, that's why I can tell, okay, he gets it. Because fundamentals is what wins.
That's why the skills challenge was terrible.
Trash.
Because you can see those guys, all they think about is shooting. They don't think about defense, you know? I mean, point guards are like I call them PSG now, point shooting guard, right? So that's the way it is now. That's why people think Steph Curry is the best point guard of all time. I'm a huge Steph Curry fan, but I don't think he's the best point guard of all time. He's the best player that played the point guard position, but I don't think he's the best point guard of all time.
Facts.
He's the best player that played the point guard position. I think I disagree with that.
All right, that's fine. Who do you think is the best player that played the point guard position?
Of course, Magic.
I said Magic is the best point guard, but the best player that played
it's still Magic. It's still Magic.
No. Magic cannot do what Steph Curry can do.
And Curry can't do what Magic did.
All right.
It's the same thing. What's your point?
No, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
And Curry can't do some stuff that Magic did. What's the point?
The thing is, Magic depended a lot with players around him. That's what makes him great. Curry, the players around him, the players around Curry depend on Curry to be great.
No, not necessarily, because Kevin Durant was already great before he came over there. Was he
That's
not?
not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
I'm not understanding. He won 2 championships with Kevin Durant. How is it not the same thing?
KD depended on Curry to win those championships.
KD depended on Curry to win those championships. So you think Curry would have beat LeBron without Kevin Durant? Those 2 years that he had KD?
He did beat LeBron without.
Yes, but his players were hurt. I'm talking about healthy. Would he have beat LeBron in 2017 and 18 without KD?
I mean, if I was born in the United States, I could be a basketball player. So we can say a lot of what if.
Okay. You can run around the question all you want to, but
run around the question. I answered the question.
Yeah, you did not.
No, I answered. I said, what if? We can say a lot about what ifs, but it never happened. It will never happen.
You did your best Usain and Bolt impression. All I'm telling you is, Curry benefited from Kevin Durant coming over there just as much as Kevin Durant benefited from having Steph Curry. They both benefited from each other, is what I'm saying.
That's true. But Magic benefited from Kareem. Magic benefited from Michael Cooper. Magic benefited from all those players that he played with.
Mm-hmm. But guess what though? This is the difference though. That team that already had Kareem didn't have James Worthy, but had Kareem wasn't nearby as good until Magic got drafted in 1980.
Who did Kareem play with?
Who play with?
Kareem before Magic came in. Who did Kareem play with?
I mean, I don't know who was on that team. Jamal Wilkes and all those guys, I guess.
See? Okay,
so basically what I'm saying is when Magic got to that team, Magic made that team the Showtime Lakers.
But Kareem was already a winner.
Oscar Robertson. There you go again.
All right, let me go over to Kirkland. Let me go to talk to Kirkland. What's good, Kirk?
What's good, y'all? Sound like y'all having an interesting conversation about Magic and Curry. But yeah. Yeah. We talking about the All-Star?
Yeah,
All-Star
All-Star
shit. I'm
weekend.
not gonna lie to you. I only watched the dunk contest, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't even gonna hop in this chat, but I just watched the the highlights for the dunk contest, and I don't think the dunk contest will ever be the same. But it's kind of hard to compare it after we see like that Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon. There ain't never gonna be a dunk contest like that ever again. So I mean, if that's what fans are hoping for, they might as well just give up on that, because I ain't gonna lie, that was some athletic shit that they was doing. But dunk contest was cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't watch the skill. I didn't watch none of that stuff. I really pretty much gave up on the All-Star stuff maybe like a year ago. I don't know. I'm gonna watch probably some of the All-Star game, but I just watched some of the dunk contest. It was okay with the what is his name? That one from the G
Matt
League?
McClung.
Wasn't he? Yeah, I mean
Matt McClung,
he had
yeah.
the more he had the more explosive dunks. I mean, I guess Jaylen Brown, he was just, I guess, trying to look too cool for school. I don't know what he was doing over there. I was actually very surprised that he was in the dunk contest. I was like, bruh, but okay. Yeah, nah, for real. I'm like, why is he even in the dunk contest? But and then I guess Obi has a brother. I didn't even know he had a brother in the NBA. So I was like, wow. So I'm like, they always doing the same dunk. Seriously, it just made. I'm like, what? I'm like, but it was. He deserved the win. He definitely deserved to win back to back. But like I said, we're not going to ever see a dunk contest like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon ever again. Even Michael Jordan. But those two, we never seen anything like that before. That was we might as well just suck it up and just like, hey, this is what it is. Until we see some more explosive athletes come in.
The slam dunk contest. I mean, I just gave up on it. I didn't even watch it really. Like, truthfully, I didn't really want to watch it, but I'm just like, well, because we're doing a show for y'all, we have to watch it. But that shit was trash.
Oh, it was, bro. I just watched the highlights. I'm like, I might as well watch it before I come on this chat. I'm like, man, this was I still don't understand why Jaylen Brown was in the dunk contest. I'm like, why is he dunking right now? He was doing in-game dunks. I'm like, what the hell?
He's an in-game dunker. But you know what? I was cool that he tried. And that's why I want the Stars to do, just to try. I want to see Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I want to see Ant-Man. I want to see Ja Morant. I want to see who else would you consider a young dunker?
There's a couple of them too. Definitely Ja Morant. I don't know why he was never in a dunk contest. Ja Morant would probably, I don't know.
Bro, Ja would bring the whole damn building down. That would be a perfect event for him.
But that TV with popcorn that night. I watched that one.
Yeah, and you already know Ja, like Ja's gonna he's just an energy type player. Like, he's not gonna do like a dunk like Jaylen Brown and then just give like a little sign. Like, nah, he's gonna do a dunk. He's like, yeah, nah, like I did that.
Like, everybody knows that. Everybody knows Ja is a shooter. He's gonna do the 3-point contest. He's not. He has to shoot, so he's not gonna be on the dunk.
Oh, hell no, Bruce.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, to me, that he won the last real good dunk contest in 2018. He will be good. He's a good dunker. I mean,
he is. Yeah, no, Donovan Mitchell is definitely a crazy dunker for sure.
Explosive, bro. But
no, he don't want to do explosive. They don't want to do it, man. They don't. No, they don't. They just they don't care. I mean, like you said, I mean, you give Jaylen Brown for trying. He did try. I'm not gonna lie, he did. That's why I was surprised. Maybe that's why I was surprised to see him. I was surprised that he was in it, but he did try. So I mean, I'm trying to think of some other explosive athletes. Like you said, Anthony Edwards. I would love to see that. I would definitely love to see Anthony Edwards.
I'm still wondering why LeBron ain't never getting the dunk contest. Everybody kept on telling me how athletic he is. Hell, even Kobe got in the dunk contest, and he ain't nobody as athletic as LeBron is. I just wanted to see LeBron get in one. See what he can do.
He's an in-game dunker, or he's a power dunker. He's not like a creative dunker.
Because
LeBron always.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, he always flirted with going into the dunk contest. He always like, maybe, and never did it. Like, every year. They was like, ask LeBron. He'd be like, I don't know, man.
Because the dunk contest is not
he just will kind of mess around with the fans.
The dunk contest is not a script. He's a scripted person. Everything has to follow a script.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
In the dunk contest, in the dunk contest, you need the creativity. He's not creative. He follows a script.
Yeah, you didn't think on your feet.
Damn.
He's not.
Trying to
What
call
was
for
y'all
my-
talking about with Magic and Steph Curry? What was y'all talking about? That's what I was interested.
Nah,
in.
he
What y'all talking
basically,
about with Steph?
he basically said Bruce's comment was that Magic is a better point guard, but Steph is the better player. That's what the argument
Nah,
was. And I said, no,
that's
Magic
big
is
cap.
both. And I said, Magic
That's-
is both. And that's when we started going back and forth.
Since I've come to the podcast, I said Magic was the better player than Curry. But after winning the last championship, I think Curry is a better player than Magic, in my opinion.
Oh, that's
okay. That's what's
I
up.
can't get mad at that, but okay. So here's my thing, Bruce. If Steph's the better player, then I guess we're moving Steph Curry to the top 5 all time because Magic Johnson's top 5 all time, my guy.
I mean, if Curry wins a championship before he retires, I think he's the top 5 to me. For me.
What? All time?
Yes, all time.
Bro, Bruce, I don't know if you hear what you're saying, bro. Magic's top 5.
Okay, wait. Since I've come here, my first presence on the podcast was about the top 10. And there was a guy on the podcast. He never appeared again. Right? I was saying my opinion. It's my opinion. So it's gonna be fine, man. I think Magic was better than Curry for years. Right? I saw Magic play. Okay. But I think Curry, hey, you see the defense they do on Curry? They've never done it to Magic. Right? Kareem was getting doubled, not Magic. Okay. So
that's a good.
To me, Magic is the best point guard I've ever seen. Best playmaker. He set up players better than Curry. But the best player played like when you look at on the chart, you see PG next to Curry. I think Curry is the best player that has PG next to his name.
Well, I got something to say about that because the thing is, I hear what you're saying. But at the same time, though, it's hard to double somebody that can pass like Magic. You understand? See, that's why a lot of people say don't double Jokic, because his passing ability is so good. It's hard to double somebody like Jokic versus somebody like Steph that can shoot. Yes, Steph can shoot, but if you double him, you might kind of slow that shooting down. But if you double Magic with his passing ability, that may not work out too well for you because he's gonna find an open person, and that open person wide open because his man is on you.
They didn't double Magic that much. They doubled Kareem.
You see what I'm saying?
They doubled Kareem. They didn't double that Magic that much.
Bruce, I think you have to because that is your opinion. Of course, I'm not saying your opinion. Everyone has an opinion. I'm not saying oh God, but I'm just saying Magic Johnson is top 5 all time. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. I don't pay or not. Magic Johnson is like that. Steph Curry, for me, if you would have moved, like when you said if he wins another championship, I can't even get mad at you because Steph Curry is amazing, bro. So I'm not amazed at what you said, but Magic Johnson, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like that dude, he's that guy, bro. Like he was really that dude.
Why is he that guy? Why is he that guy? Because we have a tendency to repeat. We have a tendency to repeat stuff that our elders done or elders say. Okay, they say Michael Jordan, Magic, whatever. Me, before I repeat something, I go checked. Right? Why is Magic that good? Tell me. Why is Magic that good?
I mean, we can all say obviously when Kareem went down, whatever, he had that crazy game and then won the finals in his rookie year. I mean, no rookie has ever done that, but that's one. He's a 5-time champion. He's a 3 times MVP. Steph Curry's a 1-time. He should be 2 times.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just, but bro, when you're comparing greats, there's no other choice but to talk about stats. I'm just gonna tell you stats. Steph Curry should be a 2-time MVP, a Finals MVP. I think we can agree on that. He should have won 2015. He did not win that. They gave it to Andre Iguodala because of some bull crap because he guarded LeBron, but LeBron still did his thing. So Steph Curry should be a 2 times, but he's not. He's 1. So okay, I give that. Okay, Magic has 3. I think Magic's a 3-time MVP of the league. Steph Curry is 2, and I guess Steph Curry has that one unanimous. So I guess you could say that's like 3. I mean, it's
All
just his
stats, man.
assist. I mean, you have to bring stats, bro. I mean, that's how you talk about the greats. You have to talk about about stats and like
that's health. That's health. Stats are based on health or time you spend on the court. If I use Migo Jester logic of what ifs, I think Kawhi is a better player than Magic. He played, he never gets hurt. I think Kawhi could be top 3 all time. If Kawhi never gets hurt,
but we're not talking about if, we're talking about facts, though. That makes no sense. That makes
based on what Migo Jester was saying earlier. Okay, all right, never mind. Go ahead.
No, I hear what you're saying though, but it's just not because Kawhi hasn't been healthy, so I can't say he's better than Magic Johnson. But we can compare Steph Curry and Magic because they both been relatively healthy and they both have the stats. But you have to compare the stats and the assets. We're not going to say MJ's the best ever because you know what I'm saying, like you have to compare his stats. Like the stats do matter though, but his impact. I'll say this though, he has a better impact than Steph Curry. Just off of just elevating his team. Like Magic was, I mean, he's not number 1 all time in win. He's like number 3 or something. Like his winning percentage was crazy. Like he had players, but so did Steph Curry. So I mean, it's
his team was loaded, right? His team was loaded, right?
I mean, but Steph Curry had a loaded team too.
Yeah,
so this is a good
2017-18 Warriors team was loaded.
Steph Curry had a loaded team.
Really, like who?
Yeah, but I mean. I'm just being honest with me, but even the loaded team.
So Bruce, you telling me 2017 Warriors with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and then those role players like Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, all these guys. You telling me that ain't loaded?
Sean Livingston, who was not the same player after a terrible injury. Okay,
but you telling me that's not loaded though? That's not loaded to you?
No, that's not loaded.
Okay. You got it.
That's not loaded.
You got it. You got it.
Loaded is the starting lineup and the reserves, like the Celtics teams, like the Lakers.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I mean,
like the Jordan team were not loaded. The 72 and 10 that was not loaded.
That's true. That's MJ's greatness. So what about the So let's say this then: the 1991 finals run that Magic Johnson had. We can at least give him credit for that. You can at least give him credit for that.
I said this before. I think because Magic had a lot of injured players on the Lakers. Nobody talks about it. And Jordan was lucky to win the first championship.
I see what you're saying. They did have a lot of injured players. I do. Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna say lucky, but I know what you mean. That's a part of basketball. But Magic,
James Worthy was hurt. Byron Scott was hurt.
That's a good point.
I'm fair. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I mean, it's an interesting conversation, bro.
It is. It is.
No, it definitely is, bro. He's not like far off, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna move Steph Curry past Magic Johnson, then I guess Steph Curry's top 5 all time. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't even think Steph Curry is better than Larry Bird, and that's just me. I'm just being honest. Like Larry Bird was that dude, 3 straight MVPs, went back, and then the thing about Magic is, so if you don't want to talk about stats, we could talk about his competition. He had crazy competition. So even though he had stacked teams, but the Boston was stacked too. And I think he went against Isaiah Thomas. That was a good defensive team.
Larry Bird is better than Magic Johnson. Larry Bird is better than Magic Johnson.
No, he's not better than Magic Johnson.
See, all right, that's fine.
That's a close conversation, but that's your opinion, though. But I'm not. That's a close ass conversation.
If you want to somebody to take the last shot, Larry Bird or Magic, who you giving the ball to?
I'm giving it, bruh. I'm giving it. I would get at the Larry Bird all day. Even MJ said that. I think MJ said that Larry Bird was, man, he was deadly.
I think Larry Bird is better than LeBron James. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, we can agree on that too.
Yo, we gotta get ready to move on because we gotta get on that show. But we can have that discussion pretty much. We can have a whole show on that. LeBron versus or Magic versus Curry. We can have definitely a show on that.
That's gonna be a good show.
let's go ahead and end the show right here. So let's give a grade to the All-Star weekend so far. Let me start off with Bruce. What'd you give it?
F plus.
Damn.
Wow, what's the plus for it?
Because there's nothing lower than F. So F plus. Okay, F plus plus. Is that better?
Incomplete.
If I'm watching basketball, if I want to introduce someone to basketball, that's the one weekend to introduce someone to basketball. If I want to show somebody like that never watched basketball, and I said, okay, let me show you some skills. Those were not skills. Oh, let me show you some dunks. Those were not dunks. Those were like high school. I can go to any high school right now, and I've seen better dunks. Okay, and
He's not lying.
so F plus.
What about Mingle? What's good, Mingle? What you got?
My grade is the same as Bruce on.
Y'all brutal. What about you, Alex?
I'd go a little bit higher, D minus.
Damn.
Just because of Steph and the Sabrina aspect, and then there's a little. I guess the 3-point contest would fall second, kind of, but everything else was just dead and garbage. And like Bruce said, trash.
Trash.
That's bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Kirk, what you got?
I'm probably gonna say a D just for attendance. A D for attendance, and that's Steph Curry. And that but I even thought that was corny, but that was very corny. But I guess that gave more light to the dunk contest, so I guess I give it a D, bro. I didn't care about that stuff, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm about to go like with a C minus.
Okay,
I'm going to see. I like the Steph and Sabrina. I like that, and I like the 3-point shootout. I did like those two, but everything else was just skills challenge trash, slam dunk contest trash. A C minus. I'm gonna go C minus D.
But the Curry against Steph Curry against Sabrina Ionescu was like a marketing ploy. It has nothing to do with the level of in the NBA. It was like a marketing, like it's like the Taylor Swift thing. So it's a marketing ploy. So that's why it's a F plus. I would give it a D if I include the contest, but it had nothing to do with NBA or WNBA, to be honest.
You can tell though too. You'd be like, why did they ever do that? And knowing that Steph obviously was going to win, and she's a good 3-point. I think Damian Lillard would have beat her. I mean, come on now. Come on now, bro.
I don't know about that with Dame Lillard. I don't know.
Blazers Lillard will win.
I don't know.
Bucks Lillard?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What kind of Dame are we getting?
Oh man, the disrespect is crazy for Dame right now.
Bro,
Dame is playing like some shit though.
Bro, there was a moment where the camera panned to Steph Curry while Sabrina was making her shots, and I could see Steph's face like, oh shit. Like he needs to really play and shoot. You know what I'm saying? So if it was another player like Dame, Trey, or somebody else, would they respond to the same? Right?
I think Dame would have turned up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Dame would have just let that happen.
Yeah, he would turn up the bricks.
But he won, didn't he?
Yeah.
How much did I even watch 3-point contest?
You mean with Cat shooting those twos with his leg on the line?
Yeah, he was clearly not shooting threes. Clearly. I was like, wow. But hey,
Halliburton shooting threes like Shaq on the free throw line, man. Come on.
Let me get Sean's last, and we're gonna get ready to end.
I'm out of here, y'all.
All right, y'all. All right.
That's how you feel, Kirk?
That's how you feel, Kirk?
No, I just gotta go to work, bro. I gotta go to work, man. What's going on?
Damn,
man?
Thomas, you scaring him off the panel?
Man, damn, Rick over here picking on white man. You can't damn jump worth a damn. Kurt leaving the panel because white man came
y'all
on.
Can jump. Y'all can jump today.
Thomas, can you shoot? Thomas, can you shoot?
Hell yeah, I shoot the lights out. I can't jump though.
I'm about to be out of here, Thomas. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm about to go to work.
Yeah, I was giving you a hard time, Kurt. I had to say something before you left.
Heard that. All right, Thomas.
Like
He said, "I could." Thomas be killing me, man.
Oh man, Bruce, now you just burying Dane today, huh? You just bury Bruce always killing you, Rick. What's up with this, man?
Hey, Bruce telling the truth, man. Bruce, like I said, Bruce reminded me of one of my uncles, man. Like they talk the same. It's just facts. Like that's why I don't get bothered. Like I grew up with that. Like if you tell the truth, hey, the truth may not feel good to the ears sometimes, but it is what it is, you know.
Bruce, the last man you want that you want to see your favorite player, your favorite team losing. You don't want Bruce to see that. If Bruce see that it's over. You finna have nightmares for 3 weeks.
But in order for Bruce to be quiet, they gotta perform. So they're not performing. So he has it. You know what I mean? Like he can keep talking because that's how they playing.
Right. What? I think Tom. Yeah. Let's go ahead and end it right here, though, y'all. Alex, we're gonna go ahead and end the show, man. We'll definitely holler at you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Salute.
Salute, Alex. Oh, Sean getting back in. Keep dropping, man.
My fault. I dropped my phone. Went to grab it. Exit out the whole damn show.
Damn, cut.
Nah, y'all get ready to shut down on us. I had to talk to grandma a little bit a while ago.
Shout out to grandmas.
Shout out to grandma. I got to find out who told me that shit about Kobe saying that though. Somebody told me that the other day because I didn't believe it either. I'm like, Kobe said that.
Kobe said that. He said Kawhi's gonna be the greatest. What did he say? I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I tried to look it up before. I couldn't find it, but somebody told me he said that. But I don't remember where they told me to hunt it at. I couldn't find it on Google myself, but I'm gonna. I mean, even if he didn't, it ain't that serious, man. I was just talking, just talking junk about what KD said. I thought somebody told me Kobe had said that, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I think they capping. But
yeah, I've never heard it myself.
Kobe ain't finna give nobody else that mantle, man.
No, well, I mean it was obviously after Kobe had stopped playing. They said that Kobe was talking about after he was done playing. He was talking about Kawhi, but I had to hear it to believe it too. I didn't see it myself.
Yeah,
I remember a segment where he was giving like love to certain players in the league. Like he was talking about Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving. I think Kawhi was one of them. Like he was showing love to some of the guys after him. That could be really great. Greek, Freak, like he was just naming some people that if they really played and they bettered themselves, they'll pretty much take over. Like he sees potential in those players.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what. Yeah, I just wanted to clear the air. That's what I was told by somebody else. It's not something I'm just up here capping about. I don't do no capping. Sure. I might be wrong on a prediction with Vegas every once in a while, but I don't do no capping. But all right, man. Rick, I take back all the comments I said because you're here making fun of white men can't jump.
It's all love.
I ain't never saying you look up here looking young ever again. I ain't saying none of that shit no more.
That's how you feel, Thomas. It's still love.
Yeah, that's how I feel. You hurt my feelings today, man.
I said y'all can jump. I said Matt McClure won that title for y'all last night. I was like, yo, they can jump, man. They out here with the strong tendons.
Man, I used to go buy the damn pump up shoes, man. I could have swore I was gonna be able to jump. You remember the shoes back in the day? Y'all, I don't know if y'all old enough, but we used to have shoes
we had pump shoes.
Yeah, man. I just knew I was the next Jordan. I knew I was the next Jordan, man. When I put them shoes on, I said, it's on now. It's over with for all you brothers. I'm finna dunk on all y'all.
Mm-hmm. And then you got blocked by
the pump up shoes. Man, I still was getting dunked on. How you get pump up shoes and get dunked on?
Hey man, some people got them genetics, man. They can jump out the gym.
So for sure. Yeah, God cheated us, man. God cheated. He cheated the white culture, man. He cheated us bad and just despicable.
Hey man, but he loves you though. That's what matters.
Yeah, he loves you, sure. All right, I'll let y'all sound like y'all about to shut it down. So
yeah.
But yeah, we get out here, watch Kawhi play half the game, win the damn Kobe All-Star trophy again. You know he said he gonna play a little bit.
Yeah, I'll let PG win it this time since we in Indiana. I'll let him win it.
Yeah, Kawhi needs to stop being selfish. You know damn well he need to get out here playing this game in Indiana. Let Paul George play. He want to show his ass up and play.
Yeah.
Hey, that one last thing though, that I know y'all got to go. The Clippers are something else, man. They something else. I don't know if y'all heard that when the reporter asked Kawhi about being hurt, and Kawhi was like, "What injury?" I don't know if y'all heard that, man, but that's just the fucking Clippers are something else, man. That the strength and conditioning program, or if it was Ty Lue or whoever the hell it was, just sitting him out for no damn reason, and that's crazy. That's crazy. And somebody else said, KD said it, because I was watching that clip, PJ sent. KD said it on that press conference or in that interview, that the teams be setting the players out. He said that again out loud. So that's like that's like the fifth or sixth time I've heard a player say the teams are setting them out. So this load management shit is absolutely blown out of proportion by these damn casual ass fans.
That's why I say, bro, I don't listen to a lot of you dudes. I listen to the players. If you want to know what's going on, listen to the players, man. That's what you need to listen to. Listen to them.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. So now I know Paul George and Kawhi wasn't lying about that shit. And now you got KD over here, saying that shit.
Bro, man. That's all from the organization, man. So, yeah, we gonna have a show about that too. But I'm gonna hit you up a little bit, cuz.
All right, cuz. All right, Rick. You still look over
there. All right.
Let's see y'all.
All right.
Yo, man. So we're going to go ahead and close out the show, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. I'm your co-host at Rick Masters 23 or Mr. Lee on IG. To your left, you got B Jizzle, the main host, man. Remember to get those membership badges. They are available. You feel what I'm saying, man? Don't forget, super stickers and super comments are available. If you want to show some love, just go ahead and drop it. If you want to show some love to BJ in the show, Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, man. And remember, man, when it comes to the badges, we got the $4.99, the pull-up badge, shout-outs, promotion of your social medias. Send the BJ Matthews 3 at Gmail, $9.99 for that Clippers badge, man. 3 weekly videos and all access to interviews with Clippers supporters and other players, staff of the Clippers. As you can see, the man to the left, he brings that to y'all heavy, man. So make sure y'all tuning in, especially if you're a Clippers fan. And then, the interview badge at $14.99. That's when we got all the celebrities and the big names coming around in the summer. Make sure y'all become a part of the club, man. But for the most part, man, make sure you keep hitting that like button. We had like 50-something views today, so I think we had 35 or 40, but we appreciate y'all, man. Pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up out of there like sweat.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling good, feeling all right tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homie. Living wild. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. These summer nights. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot. Hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Pagan. Ooh, baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
My homeboys throwing the backyard boogies, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them. And it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup. Party until the sun comes up, but we give up.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
Them summer nights can keep a smile on your face. Gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case. Like Prince partied like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job glows under the moonlight as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it, drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Walk in the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't